Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anna520, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we finished our exploration and infiltration of the Forsaken Fortress, only to be tossed aside by the giant bird after finding out where our sister was hiding. We have since been brought here to Windfall Island by a talking boat known as the King of Red Lions. We have purchased a sail for our boat. We have freed Tingle from jail, despite the fact that he probably belongs there. We got our Picto box. We got Tingle bottles. But they're useless because it was a Miiverse feature, and the Miiverse has since shut down. And now we're here to speak with Ivan and the Killer Bees. Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with us Killer Bees? Huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Mrs. Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty invincible gang of the four, the Killer Bees. Do you think we'd listen to a chump like you? But, I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to a competition, then maybe we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? You want to challenge us? I'll take you on. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island, so look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all four of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready? Go! Alright, so these four are all gonna run off, and we get to now play hide and seek with them. Kind of like the Bombers gang. Now their hiding spots are pretty easy. One of them hides back here. This one. I think this one might be a girl. I'm not entirely sure. I could never tell. Anyway, we need to catch up with it. No, I didn't want to. Yeah, I'm. Go. Shoot. Get out of here. I'm trying to talk to you. They're a little easier to catch. You're awesome. They're a little easier to catch than the Bombers gang. I'll give them that. The next one is going to be up here by, well, this randy dandy individual. Hiding behind this tombstone. And he's going to jump off the cliff here. Now we gotta give chase. Gotcha. Gah, you got me. Our third one is going to be back here behind the bomb shop. We're gonna need to sidle this wall. Okay. Let's try that again. This time without the oops. Come on, sidle. There we go. Scoot ourselves across here. You can kind of see some islands off in the distance as well as if you look around. There's that island out there. There's that island out there. There's that little thing there. Oh, there he is. Yo-ho! Alright, you little pointy-haired little stinker. Come here. Get out of my way, pig. Gotcha. Aw, lame. And our last one is up there next to this guy. Don't go near him. Ivan is at the top of this tree. No. Nope. Yeah, he does that. You don't want any of that. No! What are you doing? Stop. There we go. You need to roll into this tree. Knock Ivan down. He's going to go running off up the hill. So, let's go after him. Nope, 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 nope. Where is he going? Where'd he go? There he is. Gotcha. Yeah, you got me. Nah, I can't believe it. You found all 4 of us, and you caught us all too. Talk about another defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, killer bees. Guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. And to reward your hide-and-seeking skills, here, take this, bud. You got a piece of heart. You've collected a total of 2 pieces. Whoops. This is our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. To our bud, the hide-and-seek master. Oh, and one more thing. We need you to apologize to Mrs. Marie for us, alright? We're counting on you, bud. Why are you following me? What can I do for you on this fine day? You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you, so here's a little spare change. Well, you got a purple rupee. That's worth 50 rupees. That's just great. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. Okay. So, if we come back out... Hey, sounds like you apologized to teach for us. Good old Mrs. Marie. And speaking of, bud, did you know it's going to be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon? Boss! Ooh, boss! You think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid. We're the killer bees. We ain't no teacher's pets. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? What'd she call them? Joy pendants? Really? Where do you find them? Are they just lying around? If we could just find some, we could give them to Teach as a present and she'd be all happy. Hey, now that I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light on top of some tree in town. Where was that? Maybe it's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's crazy talk. Well, as it so happens, if we come out here, we can take out our telescope. If we come down here, stay away from that guy. And if we look around... One of these trees... I think it's this one over here, actually. If you roll into this tree, I think a joy pendant comes out. Yes, indeed. You got a joy pendant! We've got 3 of these now, I think. Yo, bud! Looks like you found yourself a joy pendant. Solid work. Actually, I gotta admit, we hid that thing up in the tree. We thought you might find it. Listen up. It's gonna be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon. We were thinking of giving her a present, so it was good that we finally got our hands on that thing. But we can't be going around giving presents to people. No way. That just don't fit the killer bees style. Come on, bud. Can't you give it to Teach for us? Can't you? And it's not like we could ask just anybody to do it for us, neither. It's got to be someone reliable who can keep a secret. You're the only one we could ask, bud. Well, off they go. So we can take these this pendant back to Mrs. Marie. Stay away from that guy. Come up here. Head back into Mrs. Marie's school. And give her a joy pendant. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Someday, dear, you will grow up to be a fine young man, and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. Hang on. What if I do these and do this? My dear, that's a joy pendant! To tell you the truth, I love jewelry above all else, and why, that is extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around, dear. Oh my, yes, I will happily take a single one from you. No, I insist, only one. To tell you the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them, but that would probably only happen in my wildest dreams. You know, I've been a teacher here for a long time. It's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties. I'm so joyful. It's the best birthday present I could ask for. I suppose I ought to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. And she gives us a 20. Nice. And if you see those boys again, tell them I say hello. They got art on the walls. Anyway, I did mention that we were going to play something. So, actually, hold on a moment. I think we can do this now. Can we do this now? There you are. Why, young sir, I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine picture box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of picture box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir, I guarantee it. Well, let's have a look. Wow, look at this. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. By the way, these pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. Alright, let's take a look. Not a bad pictograph, hmm? Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. There are a total of 3 Triangle Islands, the northern, and the southern, and the eastern Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue such as this standing on its shores. This pictograph chills me to the bone. The Forsaken Fortress. This place lies to the northwest of our fair isle, but it has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds of late. What are we to do against the silent evil that lingers there? If you value your life, young sir, then at the very least you should stay as far away from that place as you possibly can. It feels as if evil that is not of this world lies in wait there, biding its time. What is this, a pictograph of you ask? Well, those are creatures called choo-choos. They are said to have medicinal properties, so they are a most important resource treasured by sailors the world over. Why, there is even said to be an extremely rare species of them known as the blue choo-choo. It is only under very unusual circumstances that they are ever sighted. You would be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir. This is a pretty nice pictograph. This one is of a tiny rock islet resting far out in the seas southeast of here. Isn't it nice? There was a very dignified butler standing before the door, and I snapped his pictograph without even thinking. That aside, I'm certain this is someone's private cabana. This is an incredible pictograph. I saw this strange platform rising out of the seas, seeming to claw at the sky. It makes for an even stranger silhouette. I wonder if such things still remain out there on the high seas, lonely on the waves. If only I had the chance, I would love to see these things once again. This is a pictograph of an island. This is a pictograph of an isle I once visited. Isn't it a finely snapped shot? I took it in my younger days. It is Outset Island. It is the most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. It was there I met a beautiful young lass, although I suppose she is probably not as young as she used to be these days. I believe he is actually talking about our grandma. What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? One ill-fated day, misfortune befell me, and my boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. That's when I saw this monstrosity. This foul ship veiled in mist and fading in and out of sight like something of another world. Yes, my young sir, 'tis none other than the ghost ship. The rumors I've heard tell of a man who researched the reaches of the seas where the ghost ship faded in and out of sight, and that he drew a map of its movements. But it is said that as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling, truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find that map, then it might be possible to sneak onto the ghost ship and get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. What's the secret of to snapping a fine pictograph, you ask? Why, it is to stand back at a slight distance and to capture your subject framed in just the right manner. If the pictograph is too zoomed in, or if the pictobox is too zoomed in, you cannot discern what the subject is, correct? That is why such pictographs are rarely considered to be fine snapshots. Come back downstairs. I think we can leave and come back and talk to our friend here once more. Yes, because he's behind his desk now. You see, young sir, I have been studying pictoboxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream is of creating a box with incredible pictography capabilities at long last nearing fruition. But now I've grown old and have no real desire to leave this island. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become my pictographic assistant? Sure. Oh ho, really? Really and truly? My heart leaps at your enthusiasm, but I feel I must tell you, the path of an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whosoever takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation. It will be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this? Absolutely. Ha! You must share my love of the pictograph. What is your name, young sir? Link, is it? Very well then, I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall be my #1 assistant, Link. Now then, for my first command. A love letter. Do you know what that is, sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town, there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion and continues to write letters of doomed love. I am certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is in quite a quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is to snap a pictograph of this individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. That sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you hope to be my assistant, you must perform this task with ease. So, out into the wide world we go. Our first pictograph for this task is to be taken down here. If we stand back here, you may notice eventually an individual will be coming down the road. I forget which way he comes from. I think it's this road. If I can locate the individual, I can find out where he's at. I know what he looks like. Him. So, we merely have to wait down here at the mailbox for him to arrive. While we do, though, if you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I am looking fine. While looking this fine could have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. Hoo hoo hoo. I think if we take a picture of her. Oh, hoo hoo hoo. And how do I look today? You know, he always shows off his pictures of me just as soon as he's taken them. Well, that's an excellent pictograph of me. I'm amazed. Usually I look awful on film. Oh, but somehow my complexion just doesn't look right. Maybe that's because it's a black and white pictograph. So, we need to get a color pictograph. Switch to this. Erase this. Yes. We need a color pictograph. Or a deluxe pictobox. In order to complete that, I guess. Why are you standing here staring at me? Move on. Get out of here with your hair. Is he coming? He is coming. Okay. We're good. Sure takes people a long time to get around, huh? Probably because of their short legs. Everybody's got stubby legs. What the heck? My dude. Holy crap. This guy's got a range on him. Look at that. Ridiculous. Come on. Keep moving. Oh boy. Now, in order to get the deluxe pictobox, good grief, this guy's got a range on him. In order to get the deluxe pictobox, we actually need to complete these 3 tasks that Lenzo, I think his name is, has set us on. It just so happens the first one is this guy. Putting a letter in the mailbox. That should work. Alright, Lenzo, is this good enough? That's not quite right. Okay. What do you want? I gotta wait for this stupid idiot to walk all the way down here again. Maybe it's because I didn't get him actually putting the letter in. He's very picky with how you take your pictographs. Anyway, I'll be right back as soon as I take another pictograph. That should work. Hopefully that works. I don't think that picture could even get any more perfect. Alright, so we come back up here to Lenzo's shop. Alright, Lenzo. How's this one? Oh ho! Now this is a finely sent pictograph indeed. Now. They say love is blind, but what could he be thinking mailing all these letters? I should not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself back in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Very well. My second command. You must search for this town's most timid and cowardly resident. I intend to flog his spirit so as to lend him some backbone. This individual flinches and jumps at even the slightest of surprises. I need you to capture the instant of pure fear on this individual's face in a pictograph. So tell me, do you think you can complete this task, young sir? I can indeed, because I know exactly where to look. As it so happens, there's an individual in the cafe who jumps quite violently whenever you happen upon him. So, coming up here is this chap right here. And if you roll into a wall, well, roll into a wall. Roll into a wall! Sir! There we go. There we go. Perfect. Or it should be perfect anyway. If I get docked for this one because I was off center, I'm going to be upset. How's this, Lenzo? Oh ho! Now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Clearly this individual must be the town's most timid of denizens. Fear is his constant companion. I cannot complain, young sir. You have passed in a most admirable manner. Say, is it me, or is this chap quite a striking individual? Very good, young sir, and this means you have passed my second test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. And finally... Very good. Next is, at long last, my final command. Open your heart and mind and listen to what I say. Somewhere in town is a couple, a man and woman whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and yet for reasons unknown, the two have never spoken. Even when they happen, by chance, to pass each other in the road, they each steal a brief furtive glance at the other, but they suppress the longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer. For the sake of the town, and my own desire to help these two poor souls, I shall become Cupid, Archer of Love. These two are timid burglars in the House of Love, and you must capture a pictograph of them thinking their furtive thoughts. And young Master Link, if and when hope beyond hope you manage to complete this third task, then shall you be my #1 pupil. Oh ho 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 ho. Does that not excite you? Good luck to you, young sir. Well, the guy with the hair, he is actually one half of our target. The other half being this lovely lady over here. Gentlemen, I require you to leave me alone. Thank you. We're going to stand here. Looks like we're not going to get the sploosh kaboom today. This should work. So we just have to wait patiently here. I just clicked my left stick trying to crouch down, but that's not the button. I don't think that actually does anything. Also, there's a bug bite on my leg. Huh. When did that get there? Anyway, I'll catch back up with you once the two meet. I hope that works. That's a really long one to wait for. That took like 2 minutes. Lenzo? How's this? Oh ho! This is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. I had no idea these two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love there, hidden but thriving. Even I, who have lived in this town for so many years, did not realize in the slightest the extent of their passion. You have done well, Link. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Now then, my young sir, you have completed all of the tasks I set you to. My doubts about you have been all been cleared up. I shall hereby be proud to call you my assistant, Link. And no assistant of mine will be seen going around taking pictographs in monochrome. Not in a million years. So here, allow me to present you with this pictobox. You got a deluxe pictobox, a gift from Lenzo, commemorating your becoming his assistant. It can take color pictographs. Until now, you could only take black and white pictographs, but now you can take color pictographs, allowing you to show the world as it was meant to be seen. Now, go out there and snap pictographs. Snap them in color for me. For all the years I spent unable to do so. Fulfill my life's ambition. Go to it, Link. So, the deluxe pictobox was actually a much harder item to achieve in the GameCube version, because the deluxe pictobox required you capture a forest firefly from a later island and bring it to Lenzo after becoming his assistant. No longer is that required. He just gives you the deluxe pictograph box once you become his assistant. Anyhow, we're here in this handy dandy little shop, and well, next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Oh, by the way, there's 30 rupees back here. Next time in The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we are going to play Sploosh Kaboom and see how long that takes us. Till then, this is Anna520, signing out.